Hi everyone, welcome back to Baka Bitches. We are two 30-something-year-olds who love to drink and talk about anime. So I'm going to go ahead and pass it off to Hannah to quickly go through our anime disclaimers.
Yes, because you'll need them just in case you don't want sensitive ears listening. But yeah, this is fair warning, a podcast that we're going to be talking about there's going to be language, there's going to be cursing because we're drinking, there's going to be drinks. So
what the fuck are you talking about?
I know.
What kind of fucking language is happening in
this
here?
This is bullshit. I know.
It's a family show.
So sorry.
Please don't watch this with your family.
Yeah, don't do it.
Watch it in private.
With the door closed and locked. But yeah, so there's going to be language. There's probably going to be some sexy talk in here.
Some adult themes.
Definitely a lot of adult themes. And that ranges
references
from,
to sexuality.
Yes, sexy sex time and daddies. Lots of daddies.
So many daddies. All the daddies with an I-E-S. Daddies.
Daddies.
Probably some dark elements. Some things that might be uncomfortable. Death.
Sex, violence, drug use.
Mm-hmm. Heavy themes.
We're gonna talk about it all. So if you're a little sensitive about those subjects, please just be aware that it's to your discretion, and don't come at us for watching in dub. Okay?
Mostly don't come at us for that, because we are Baka Bitches and we are not reading subtitles.
We are not. Maybe on our own time, but this is podcast time, and we gotta go with the English. We gotta go with the English so we absorb it all.
Enjoy, guys.
Enjoy.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Baka Bitches. We are two 30-something-year-olds who love to drink and talk about anime. I'm Hannah, or at least I want you to think that I am, because this is how I always intro things. Just kidding, Hannah. It's Stephanie. It's Stephanie, in case you didn't know. It was Stephanie. And with me is my co-host.
It's me, Mama. Anastasia.
That was Hannah. You're welcome. We are coming at you guys, finally, our first recording of 2025.
It's true.
But for you guys, it will be
quite a bit 2025.
2025. We are starting a new anime. Woo! It's been a minute. It has been a minute. We had the holidays. We had
craziness. It's fine.
We had I don't know.
You don't know?
Just stuff happened.
Doesn't stuff always happen to us?
And now we're back at it. We're excited to be here with you guys.
Yeah.
We're starting something fun. Earlier we had a little game where I wrote down two different animes on Post-it notes. Not a great idea, in case you guys are wondering if you want to write notes and then fold them up, Post-it notes. They're not it, but that's what I had.
Yeah.
So that's what I used.
It's fine.
I had two different animes written down. It was my turn to pick what we were going to watch and podcast on next. Hannah had to pick one of the two. We couldn't find a hat. We gave it to my 6-year-old. He hid them behind his back, maybe slid them down the back of his pants. I'm not quite sure.
I didn't have to touch it, so it's fine.
Yeah, he was very persistent in trying to open that tiny folded Post-it note that was stuck together.
He did do good, though.
He did do it, though.
He did.
He did do it. He opened it, and here we are. So that was how we decided what we were watching next.
Literally, that's what happened. I told Stephanie as a joke, but I'm kind of thinking that it would be kind of funny. Since she only had two options that she put on the sticky notes and folded up, I thought it would be really funny if she just folded up some blank sticky notes and tossed it in there, and then I would just have to keep drawing until I found
It was definitely a
one.
missed opportunity.
Yeah, next time.
Yeah, you won't see it coming at all.
Not
we'll have
at
forgotten
all.
about
You'll
this
never see it
conversation
coming.
completely. So, this go around, we are watching a very short series.
Yep.
It is called How Heavy Are the Dumbbells You Lift?
It's a proper name for an anime these days.
It's a long name, and it summarizes probably the entirety of the 12 episodes in just the sentence alone. But we're going to watch it anyways because that's what Hannah picked.
Yeah, from a 6-year-old.
From my 6-year-old.
fan. Yeah.
From my 6-year-old's hand. So that's where
yeah.
we are now. And tonight we are drinking.
Yeah.
You want to drink along with us? So I have been into smoothie style sour beers.
Mm-hmm.
So we are having one from a local brewery. It is quite lovely, but not high alcohol content enough. So we have poured some of this sour in with a couple shots of vodka.
As we do.
It's
and
good.
as you should too, because everyone needs a higher alcohol content in their life.
Yeah, it's hitting right. It's tasty
it
and
is.
tasty,
I'm
and we're
feeling
good to
good.
talk about this episode.
Yeah, I think so.
So the disadvantage is Hannah picked this anime unbeknownst to what she was getting herself into,
It's
and
true.
she is normally the one who remembers, important details like the characters' names. Mm-hmm. And and I have watched this once, and I mental noted it that Hannah and I needed to watch it. So as we go through this, unless we look them up or remember,
I totally.
okay, perfect. Because I was going to
have
say the
it on
only
my
one I
phone.
remember is our main character,
Right.
which is who we open with. So
Yes.
the general precipice of the entirety of the show is you've got this high school girl. And she's trying to lose a few pounds, essentially.
Yeah.
She's essentially being bullied by her friends.
As you do.
Yes. And that she's not as slender as she could be, which is completely crazy because she's an anime character and she looks
Like
fantastic.
Stunning. Just stunning.
But that's fine.
Yeah, whatever.
In the realm of the world in which this anime is set, she's approximately 1.8 pounds overweight
Basically.
and needs to lose this weight.
Yeah.
And she's going to make it happen. So we're following along on her story. Her name is Miss Sakura.
Yes.
And I think first name, I put Hibiki.
So close.
Yes.
So close. Hibiki with a B.
What?
No N. Hibiki.
I wrote down twice with Hiniki.
No.
All right.
So close. Yeah, it's Hibiki Sakura.
Okay.
And she is this cutie patootie, blonde-haired,
Little
green-eyed. Yeah.
Kind of like
so
a
cute.
little cherubish Sailor Moon, if you will.
Yeah. A little more tan.
A little more tan.
But, I'm
Just
here
as
for it.
ditzy, just as into food.
Yeah, she really is.
There's some similarities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's, it is like that episode where Sailor Moon has to, go to the gym.
I know exactly which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
All the OG Sailor Moon fans know that episode.
They know that episode.
It's the classic one with her in the pink bathrobe when she steps on scale.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. And all of them, all of her and her school mates go sign up to this gym that the Netherverse is sucking energy
Of course they
from.
are.
Yeah, that one. Except
Those
it's not
bitches.
like that. It's not like that in this anime.
This anime takes a different turn.
Yeah, there's no Netherverse. There's no...
Not yet.
Fighting evil.
By moonlight.
Winning love by daylight.
Yes. Always running from a real lift.
She is the one. Hibiki Sakura.
There we go. Okay, that's the new intro. So speaking of the intro, though, what were your thoughts just watching the intro little video part?
Like
The little singing
music
dance.
intro.
Yeah.
I thought this is definitely gonna be one of those animes that just hits you out of nowhere with the comic like style.
Yes.
Where it's like, oh, okay, this gives kind of the essence of like, I mean, there's some animes that I've seen that are like this, that you haven't yet. But one of them that some of the comedic parts reminded me of is Okami-san and her 7 companions, which is also a really great anime that should get more love than it does. And I feel like this is going to be also one of those animes because I have not heard anyone talk about this anime. So
there may be reasons for that.
I mean,
we'll see.
Yeah. I mean, okay, I can kind of see.
It's not great. You're not going to put it up in there and be like, this is one of the greatest animes of all time.
This is not a body positive movement anime.
Right.
This is one of the thoughts that I had when we were sitting here watching it is it's funny, but it also, this is something that would take place in the 90s versus nowadays. Today. This is like, ooh. But I can laugh at stuff like that because it's like, you know, it's what we kind of grew up with anyways. So
right, with all the school physical fitness testing that we had, where we had to do sit-ups in front of our friends, and
oh yeah, did you ever have to do
the body measements
electric
of us?
Chair?
No,
I had to do that for like when
that doesn't sound legal.
It is. But it's basically, it was a move, and it was, like, for that, like, assessment test for PE of, like, where you were, like, midterms during PE when I was in high school at the school that I went to. And what you had to do is you had to basically squat and hold your position while, like, pushed up against the wall. So, like, it was like the invisible, there was no chair, so you were just holding it. Like you were sitting in a chair for as long as you could. And that's basically it.
Yeah, we grew up in a different time than, as you mentioned, is what's considered appropriate now.
Yeah.
Like, my kids' PE is, they tell them to run laps. And then when the kids get tired of running laps, then they're just done.
Oh, well, I'm tired a third of the way through one single lap.
Right, and that's fine. And then the teachers just let them be done.
Okay.
Of course, my kids don't take it like that because my ADHD kids...
They want to run.
They just want to run like a gazelle.
Gazelle
and they
intense.
have to win because they are also...
competitive?
Very.
You know what? Good for them.
So,
that ain't me.
But I mean, I feel like that is the only PE that they're getting. But I remember in elementary school, all the crazy stuff. They were counting how many of everything we could do.
Yeah.
And they were taking my body measurements and they were comparing it to the national average. It was crazy.
Oh, that's so wild.
I mean, this definitely does give the vibe of it comes from a different time.
Yeah.
I don't think it does.
No, I think this is very recent.
I think that this is within the past couple years. But it also kind of makes me wonder if those are kind of still the standards that they hold up to, not in America.
Oh, yeah, I think...
Because we are very... where there's a lot more of the body positivity here in the U.S.
Yeah, embrace whatever your body is.
Whereas versus in a lot of Asian culture, it's still very much ingrained of you need to appear a certain way.
Yes, I think I am 100% with you on that. It's... definitely very Japanese coded. And granted, like, generally, and I'm gonna blanket statement this, but like generally Japanese people just naturally have thinner frames, I guess you could say. So it, you know, like if you do gain a pound, it's like, oh my gosh, it's craziness. Whereas like America, you're just like, whatever.
Yeah.
I like to eat my sloppy joes.
It all fits in my stretchy yoga Lululemon jeans, pants, my yoga pants.
It doesn't matter if you only wear the stretch band kind of pants.
That's the only culture I live in.
Yeah. You know, so I would say, for our audience,
right,
if this is a sensitive topic to you,
yes, that is a good disclaimer.
Just skip over this season. We'll be right back at it with something that I'll choose, which I'm still undecided on. I might put it on Post-it notes.
Yes.
You know, because this anime, like, it comes at you pretty heavy with the counting of calories, like...
It is very into gym culture, I think is what you had mentioned earlier.
Yeah, gym culture. Definitely a gym cultural thing. And, like, honestly, this kind of stuff, like, because I have been, not necessarily specifically in gym culture, but I've done every sort of diet under the sun since I was 11, like, on and off. So, like, as much as... I guess maybe I should be triggered by some of this stuff. I'm not, because I'm just like, yeah, I've been there. That's funny.
We can laugh about it here and now where we are.
Yeah, for sure.
And there is a lot of comedic elements to this that just make it funny and make it relatable.
And really
But I also don't feel like they made the character very relatable because, as we stated, she doesn't look like she needs to lose any weight.
No.
And that's not even by American standards. They didn't even... They drew her like any other anime character that we see as a female, so...
Yeah, so I know, because we were both like, why would you have to, like, lose weight? You're, like, the ideal type. What are you talking about?
Yeah, so they didn't do a great job of that. So I think that can definitely give a negative perception of how... just not make you feel good as you watch it. You have to be in a certain mindset, so that is definitely noteworthy to bring up.
I mean, you know, and another thing, like, thinking about it, like, I mean, reality is there's always going to be people that are going to be triggered by something, no matter what you do. So I feel like even if they put her as more overweight, you know, more obese, then people would be like, getting their pitchforks ready to be like, well, why can't she be body positive and, like, love where she's at? And the reality is, you know, people did that not to be, like, super... Well, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna go for it.
Go for it, Hannah. It's just us.
It's just us.
It's just
and,
us.
like, 5 of our friends that listen, so it's fine.
If we're lucky.
Yeah, if we're lucky. Is for a real life example, Lizzo is, if you don't know who Lizzo is, she is an American musician, I guess. She's also a rapper. She did that one song, "One Man Great Till They Gotta Be Great." And
I don't know it. Go on.
Yeah, but she is she is a huge anime nerd as well. Like, she reps the Sailor Moon stuff while she's doing her concerts. It's great. And originally, like, years ago, people noticed that she was losing a bit of weight because she is a heavier set woman, like, you know, and people were like, well, why are you losing weight? Aren't you supposed to be body positive? And she's like, oh, she originally said something along the lines of, oh, you know, I'm just losing a little bit of weight to make it easier to do what I'm doing. And now recently, she's been really losing weight and taking better care of herself by working out and stuff like that, and she's happy as heck. And I thought, oh man, like, people are gonna come out of the woodwork and be like, you traitor, you're supposed to be body positive and like happy with your weight or whatever. And the bottom line is, what I'm gonna say is, it doesn't matter if someone is not happy with themselves. It doesn't matter. How do I put this? I think I'm fucking it up. Let me start over. If someone is not happy with how they look, whether they are rail thin or super obese, it does, like, they should be able to change whatever they want about themselves. The body positive movement has become yet again so toxic. It's another thing that is so toxic that it's like, oh, body positive people should just stay fat.
Right.
You know, and it's like, no, if they want to be healthy, they should be able to change that about themselves.
Yes.
If they want to lose weight, if they want to gain more weight, that's all on them. Like, that is literally supposed to be what the movement is about. You know? Like, so this anime is probably going to touch on some stuff, and I'm going to probably say some stuff about this stuff.
I mean, as it should. This anime promotes a lot of good discussion. It's humorous.
Yeah. Yes.
But it does bring up some really good talking points about culture.
Yes.
And what is appropriate and not appropriate to talk about.
Yeah.
Or to put onto other people.
Oh, absolutely.
Right?
Because it can't, like, people's obsession with one thing and then trying to project it on someone else is a wild concept to me. You know, like, okay, just because you like obsessively working out doesn't mean the person next to you on the treadmill wants to run 10 miles and then lift 200 pounds and spend 4 hours in the gym like you do. Like, you do you, boo, but
Like vegetarians, they always want to get you to be vegetarian.
Oh, yeah, no.
I don't want to be a vegetarian.
I love meat.
But you know, that's great for you. You do you, boo.
Yeah, absolutely. If you are thriving in that, by all means, do it.
Do whatever you, even if you're not thriving, but you like what you're doing, then you just keep doing it.
Yeah,
like,
whatever.
You keep it in your circle.
Yeah, keep it in your pants. You know?
Also that. Mostly that. Don't continue breeding. If you're vegetarian, we don't need more of you.
Yeah, stop it.
Just
get
kidding.
some help.
Just kidding. No. We're over here just being like, we shouldn't shame people, but also fuck the vegetarian.
Those fucking vegans, man.
Just trying to lighten the mood, you guys.
I know.
But I think that is the underline of what we were saying is, you know, it brings up good topics for discussion. It is humorous and we can laugh about it. We're in a place where we can laugh about it. Maybe not everyone can, though.
No, not everyone.
And that's fair.
So by all means, if this is not for you, you don't, I mean, granted, if you're still listening, then I guess you're cool with it.
You're just here to hear our opinions about it. Yeah. And we have opinions about things.
Because I have been in and out of the diet culture. I've done all of the things. And so, yeah, I'm going to freely talk about it. And if you're upset about that, then, you know, go find another podcast.
We have many other episodes to listen to.
Yeah. Go find another episode where I say something really dumb. It's fine. There's
every
like
episode
so many.
That's not this one.
Yeah,
just kidding.
Just save this one.
Cool. All right, so let's keep it light.
Yeah.
Let's get back into it. Intro. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Miss Blondie.
Yeah.
Miss Sakura. She's going to the gym because she's over here. She's realized she's chunked up, but only because her friend told her as they were walking home, and she was just trying to eat a snack.
Yeah, a little snacky snack.
She was trying to eat a snack after her long-ass day at school.
Which, you know what? Studying and all of that, that's exhausting.
Especially with as long as those Asian school for.
Oh my gosh, yeah. There's like doing cram school and everything.
She needed a snacky snack. So she's eating a snack, not pigging out, just having a singular snack.
It's fine.
And her friend's like, hello, your ass cheeks are falling out all over the place. And then she's like, am I really? I thought it was just my summer uniform that was more form-fitting. And then the friend is pretty much like, no, it's more form-fitting because you're fat.
You're just a fatty McFatterson.
So Miss Sakura has decided she is going to go to the gym because she has done all the things as far as it relies on her, I guess, 16-year-old willpower.
Yeah.
To go jogging alone
Mm-hmm.
or to do a workout routine in her bedroom.
Which, I was like, oh my gosh, is this me? Did they make an anime me?
Yes.
Because I also struggle with some of that where it's like I don't feel motivated when I'm working
everybody.
out alone. So it is like I love going to the gym alone. If I go to a gym right now, I'm not, so like whatever. But when I do sign up for the gym, I'm like, I love going to the gym alone because I can do everything in my own time. But I'm also motivated because other people are doing the workout thing. So it's much easier to get into that mode of like, okay, I'm gonna like go on the treadmill.
Yeah.
And try to go farther in a shorter amount of time or whatever.
Well, that makes sense because you have your personal goals when you go. You're among other people who also have their own personal goals.
Yeah.
It's overall an inspiring environment. It could
Very.
be toxic, but
It can.
in the mentality that you're talking about, I'm just going to mind my own business. I'm not going there to judge people. I'm not going there to be judged by people. I'm going in to be with people who are also trying to get fit. And that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And I think that that's what Miss Sakura goes in thinking.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's her mentality. She signs up like, this is what I'm going to do, and this is going to be great. So she gets there, but has a very rude awakening because she goes to sign up, and then the little sign-up trainer is like, oh, today's your lucky day. We think that there's someone here who's just like you from your school, and you guys could be really great friends and workout buddies together.
Yeah.
Yeah, so at first she's a little excited. She's a little bit like, oh, that would be awesome. It would be nice to have someone who's my own age, who's going through what I'm going through, and we could like help each other, motivate each other, work out alongside each other. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Solid, honestly.
Yeah, 10 out of 10. Good plan.
And the lady that works at the gym, the front person, front lady, front lady,
Yeah, like the front man.
yeah, like that.
Feels like that.
Not as sexy. In case you didn't know, Squid Game season 2.
That's
came
the hot
out.
thing right now.
So, anyways, so she leads Hibiki Sakura to where the other gal from her school is sitting. And it is Akemi Soryuan.
Soryuan. Yeah.
Akemi Soryuan.
Akemi.
Yeah, Akemi. Akemi.
She looks very stereotypical anime girl. Right? She's got the long dark hair.
Okay.
Pale complexion.
Okay, you've seen... There's going to be a lot of people that visibly cringe when I say this.
Okay.
But you've seen Sword Art Online, right?
Yes.
And what was the, little computer girl that...
yeah. The
It's
one who's
that.
always...
It's her.
Daddy.
Yes.
It looks very much like her.
Very,
but a little bit more
basically.
grown up.
Yeah.
A little bit more
grown up, not as tiny.
God, what was her name?
I can't remember. Shout it out in the comments and be like, you dumb bitches, it's this. But yeah, tell us later. Anyways, so basically Sword Art Online girl is there and she's like, oh my gosh, it's so great that
Very friendly girl,
so
not
sweet.
judgmental girl.
Not
She's
at all.
All kind. All kind.
Yeah, straight up. And Sakura is like, oh my gosh, she looks like, she's just gorgeous. She has this long black hair and those beautiful blue eyes and just,
Why is she even
gosh.
here? She doesn't
Yeah.
need to be here.
Not at all. She's perfect.
Yeah.
And then Akemi is coming in and is just like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Is this your first day here too? Oh my gosh, I'm so grateful that we can do this together.
Yes.
And, just straight up, just welcoming and cute and psyched about this.
Yeah, so they're going to go in together, they're getting the tour. They're going to get ready to do their first workout together.
Yeah.
And, Well, Akemi's more excited,
So excited.
but I mean, overall, both girls are feeling positive. Okay.
Yeah, I would say so.
Then they get let in through by front woman.
Yes, front woman.
Front woman takes them in and like leads them to the double doors and is like, and here's our gym. And then like the doors open and it's just meatheads. It's like little pin-headed guys that are bald.
The majority of them are.
The hugest muscles
Yes.
of any anime character I've like ever seen.
Like even Goku from Dragon Ball Z would be like
put to shame by
jealous.
these guys. Like these guys they're all wearing basically like they're all just wearing Speedos.
Which
At the gym.
like it's just a whole like muscle man competition.
It is really something.
But it's
in
literally
there.
just
and there's just like
out.
grunty noises and just weights being lifted and all you're seeing is just like glimmering muscles and ripples.
Yeah, they're
and
so shiny and
drips
like,
of sweat.
not an ounce of fat on any of these people.
No, it's all just glistening
Yeah,
Baywatch. Everywhere.
And just, I mean, basically just these people's statues because they as hard as rocks, baby.
Yes, and Akemi just immediately just drooling. She's got the like the hentai face going. She just
she is about to fruition.
Yeah. Oh, she
Like,
came
right
like 87 times as soon as that door opened. Like she was toasted already. Like,
I'm surprised she didn't fall over from all of that excitement. And Sakura has a opposite reaction. She's like,
oh no, this is not what I signed up for.
like, okay, we can vein something, girl, and we can just get out of here right now.
Yeah, we could just say we need to use the bathroom, then just like sneak out the back door.
We just need to go right now. But Akemi is just like, no, I'm so excited. Like, she is way more hyped. And that is not what Sakura was at all thinking.
And then a very nice person who works at the gym, one of the trainers, as it says, I think here, Naruto Machoi?
Naruto Machio.
Machio.
Yeah.
Machio. Yes.
Yeah. Very sweet, welcoming, pleasant.
He comes over and he's
face.
just, hey, ladies, I guess this is your first day here. I'm going to be happy to help you girls get set up, anything you need. Very normal, very cute face. Like, he looks age appropriate for a high school girl to have a crush on.
Oh, absolutely.
He looks a little older, like maybe college age, but not
is.
within the realm of like, ew, gross. Like, definitely high school girl would be crushing on him. Like, oh, he's cute.
For
you know,
sure.
He's tall. He's got dark hair. He's got a kind smile. He's very helpful. He's not being creepy. He's just over here like, hey, it's nice to see you. I'm going to be here to help you.
I'm a personal
I'm going to get you fit, and I'm going to help you meet all your health goals. And they're just, you know.
They're here for it.
Yeah, so, of course, you know, Sakura Hibiki's just, oh, okay, well, maybe we'll just stick around and maybe we'll just check things out.
Yeah. You know what?
Sounds
I
good.
have immediately found a reason to stick around this place.
Yeah. So
you know.
they just jump right into it and they're just, you know, he's like, all right, I'm going to bring you ladies over here. We're going to start off with the bench press.
Yeah.
And yeah, so Sakura's kind of a little bit like, oh, all right. Like,
Sure.
I think it's kind of interesting. They didn't warm up at all. Like, there was no jumping jacks.
Right,
There's no
there was no
treadmill, no
stretching.
Stairmaster.
Not getting those
There's not a
joints
singular
limber.
thing we did. We're just going to straight up bench press.
Yeah, you know, forget about, you know, personal injury or anything.
Yeah.
We're just going straight for it.
So essentially, for non-gym people, which is me, the bench press is essentially where you have your like gym bench, you lay on it on your back with
Hot.
your legs like on either side
Spread.
of you. Yes,
It's spread,
full
baby.
spread. Mm-hmm. And your head and chest and shoulders are underneath the bar area.
Yes, that is above you.
Yes. So you grab the bar from on top of you, and the idea is that with your arms with your hands, holding on to the bar.
Right.
You pull down to like a 90 degree and then you push back up.
Yes.
And that's how you're building the strength. It's through the resistance. So the bar itself weighs quite a bit, of course, because as you stack more and more the weights on either side, the bar has to be strong enough to hold the weights.
Right.
So the bar itself is pretty heavy.
Right.
I think they said 20 kilos is normal for the bar. I don't know what kilos is to pounds. Most people probably know kilos. It's just us stupid Americans that don't know this conversion.
Oh my gosh.
What is it?
Okay, so 20 kilograms, 44 pounds.
Okay, we'll see if I even got it right. What is a normal bar for bench press or any of the presses?
Look.
All the presses.
Let me look.
In poundage. Because I might not have heard it right.
Wait for
it.
Bench press bar? Oh, okay. Yeah, the standard
is that right?
Bench press bar, also known as an Olympic bar, weighs 45 pounds or 20.4 kilograms.
Okay, so we captured the details correct.
Yeah.
So the bar in and of itself, for someone who has never worked out, and you're trying to essentially overhead press this above your own face and neck and chest, it's a lot to start, especially for what I'm going to say is a quite petite female.
Yes.
Who was claiming she was fat and needed to lose weight. Irregardless, you guys.
She got the curves in all the right places.
She was trying to do this bench press. She was struggling, as she do, because it's her first time in the gym. She doesn't know. 45 pounds, that's a lot. She's never, worked out in this capacity. It's a little embarrassing. She's dying. She gets it done. Good for her.
She did. She got it done.
So then we've got Akemi. She jumps on. She was the one who was really perky. She was really happy to be there for some odd reason.
She loves the muscles. She was muscle mama.
She was fueled by the rippling pectorals.
Yeah, she desires to have them for herself.
So she gets on. She tells the guy she normally starts at 40 kilos.
Yeah, so
which is about double the weight.
It is double. It is 88 pounds of weight.
That's more than her entire body weight.
I know. What the heck?
Anyways.
I don't know. She's got lean muscle or something.
Okay. I mean, already these facts aren't adding up to how it looked visually in the anime, but that's fine.
It's
neither here nor there. Okay? Because the animes, no matter what they are, even if it's not this one, they don't always make sense, and it's just hashtag anime things.
But overall, the information from the anime is very accurate,
right?
So it's oh, okay, you can glean some tips, some helpful tips,
right? And they did do some instructional pieces where they're saying, they went through the thing where the trainer Naruto was trying to explain to our main girl, Miss Sakura Hibiki, on how to do it. And, he did do the quick tutorial, you need to hold it like this, and, this is the angle you need to go down to, and, don't hurt yourself or overexert by doing this and that. So, I mean, there is real...
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Real valid tips.
Right.
In here.
It's not inaccurate bullshit.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, so Akemi, she's over here. She's just throwing down extra reps than even Hibiki did, and with double the weight.
Yes.
So essentially she gets done and she's just kind of woo, what a good workout. I'm so energized. And
oh yeah, she's really I can feel the burning in my muscles
in my chest. Oh, it feels so good. And you just close up pan in on her boobs.
Yeah.
As she's just squeezing them together. Oh, she's I just feel my muscles just developing. It's very inappropriate.
Oh, I can't wait to see the results.
It's very fan servicey.
All right. Yeah. And that was their day one introduction to the gym with
was
Machio the trainer, or Machio, I don't know, whatever.
Naruto,
not Naruto. Naruto.
But before they wrapped up their first day, he was like, yeah, ladies, it was a great day. You know, you'll always learn that, you know, if you stick to it, you can get there in the end, and then you could be like me. And then he just like flexes in his little cute Squid Game style jumpsuit, but his is blue.
Yeah.
And not teal. And then he just like Hulk bursts out of all of his clothes except for his Speedo.
Yeah, which miraculously
and it's his cute,
hangs on.
tiny little head, but he's grown like 7 feet taller.
He has immediately, and like 7 feet wide,
yeah,
basically.
And his muscles are like the biggest out of everybody in the gym, and he's got the most ripples and veins and everything everywhere, and he's somehow also glistening even though he's done nothing.
Right? I mean... Ugh.
So, of course, Akemi's just, oh my God,
he's so hot.
And then our main girl, Hibiki's just like, oh no.
Oh, I'm out. This is it.
He not who I thought he was.
which is fair.
Yeah.
You know, like, there is a body type for everyone, and clearly Akemi is vibing.
Yes.
With it.
And I feel like Hibiki is more just like she's happy with a good dad bod.
Yeah, I mean, same.
She's like, I just want just something realistic.
Yeah, I don't want to feel ashamed if I want to eat some tokiyake, because he's going to be eating it
here
with
to have
me.
a good time.
Yeah.
Just here to vibe, and I can get down with that.
Same.
Because
Same.
yeah, I mean that's fair. So. Yeah, so Hibiki, she's over it. She's walking out of the gym with Akemi. They're just kind of, you know, bebopping along. And Hibiki's like, boy, that was a hard workout. I am hungry. I'm ready to eat. And Akemi's just like, oh, you should really just get some BCAAs in your diet. Yeah. And then Hannah and I both immediately start Googling BCAAs because we're like, how accurate is this show? Is this show super accurate? And sure really enough, this really is a real supplement that we don't know anything about, but we are now learning about.
Well, apparently Akemi is like, it's gonna help you repair your muscles after
a strenuous workout.
Yeah, because as Machio told them,
the little tears.
Yeah, little tears in the muscle, and you have to wait a couple of days for those to heal before you can get back at it again.
Facts.
Yeah, it's just spitting facts.
Biology. Knew that.
BCAAs help you repair faster, so
You can get back into that gym faster, as if that's what anyone wants.
I mean, you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. You know, but like, I'm taking notes furiously now because eventually I will get back into a weightlifting routine, not to be as big as Machio, but you know, just
dishonor your family,
up, baby. Just kidding. Dishonor on you.
Dishonor on your cow. Dishonor. Yeah. So again, I mean, there is instructional value to this. They're not pulling out bullshit.
Oh, not at all.
There's real things in here, but the presentation is...
Yeah. I mean,
it's its own genre of comedy.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm just taking it as pure funny. So it's a little bit like, oh, okay, so that's...
You know,
that's a thing. I can learn a thing.
Yeah, I like learning while also being
laughing.
To laugh at something.
And then there's all of Akemi's... Oh,
I know. She is so vocal
over
and
everything.
She has the horny face.
The face, the drooling out of her mouth, like her eyes that have rolled behind her head 80 times, and they're not even eyeballs anymore.
No, not at all. She is just here for everything that the gym has to offer. And
yes,
apparently she mentions her older sister is
yes.
very much the same way, because Akemi and her older sister used to go to the same gym, and apparently they would talk about muscles a lot.
Yes, stuff. The muscle love runs in the family.
Yeah. So that is just a family trait for them.
Yeah.
But
I'm a muscle lover, you're a muscle lover, we can love each other's muscles. Loving each other's muscles. That's what I can think about.
I love that. I love that. Where I've been over here going, macho, macho man. I want to be a macho man.
Oh, I wonder if he was kind of named that, because it does seem like that,
Machio?
huh?
Oh,
Machio?
I think so. I feel...
Macho man?
Nacho man?
Ooh. That would be the man I'd go for.
Same.
That sounds delicious. So, that was pretty much the end of that episode. They had kind of like a fun little, like, tidbit at the end where...
They had a squat moment.
Yeah,
like,
Hibiki was at school, and then her teacher called on her, and then she tried to stand up.
To read.
And she was, like, dying, and she couldn't stand up, and... Her one friend that was initially calling her fat at the very beginning of the episode was like, "You doing okay? You look like you're having a tough time." Yeah, bitch, this is your fault because you called me fat because I was trying to eat a snack.
Yeah. She was just vibing. She just wanted to eat, and her friend's like, "Really? You want to put more food in your mouth?"
Yeah.
And so now we're
You
here.
already have a big old donka-donk, as if men don't love a big old donka-donk.
Right? As the kids say.
But yes, they did have a nice little instructional squat video at the end about how to do a proper squat, not an electrical chair squat, but it was like
thighs parallel
the
to
parallel
the floor.
Thighs,
Very informational. So, if you're thinking about hitting the gym and you never have before,
and you want a couple laughs.
Yeah, watch this
anime. Laugh with us. Don't take it serial.
Yeah, please don't. Please don't. I'm not offended. So
I'm not
shouldn't be offended. There's that. So it, I think once we start learning more about the characters involved,
okay,
it's gonna be a real hoot. It's gonna be.
Hooters?
Yeah, Hooters.
We did see quite a few of those, so if you're into that.
We did. We saw a lot of that.
We saw a lot.
On male bodies, but that's fine.
Also that.
Yeah. A lot of muscly male milkers.
You can milk anything with nipples, Greg.
Do you want to milk me? I have nipples.
Yeah. I think we're just done for this episode, guys. We're sorry. We're just, again, we're having fun with this, and we hope you have fun with us.
Yeah. So, see you in the next episode.
Baka, bye.